Hi there, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going to go through the best espresso machines out there today. Just kidding. The best espresso machines out there today. I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip all the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, the first one on the list is going to go to my personal favorite. It's the Wacaco Pico Presso. So if you're tired of relying on gas station coffee or begging baristas for your caffeine fix, this is here to save the day. No cape required. This beast packs a punch at just 4 inches tall or just over. It's basically the espresso equivalent of a chihuahua with the heart of a Great Dane. Designed for those who believe caffeine should be a right and not a privilege. This is a portable espresso machine that will have you questioning why you ever paid $5 for a cup of joe. Key features: can pull superb espresso. Forget gas station sludge. This thing pulls shots that could rival your favorite cafe, and I'm not kidding. 8-gram dose. This is like the espresso equivalent of bulking season, loaded up for rich, full-bodied shots that hit hard. 52mm porta filter as well. Just like the big boys, gives you a professional setup in the palm of your hand. Size doesn't matter, right? And good consistent pressure. You'll have to manually pump it like a 90s Reebok sneaker, but the pressure is solid, so get ready to flex those biceps. Lightweight too at 0.7 pounds or 350 gram. This thing weighs less than a squirrel. Perfect for traveling or for those who don't want to lug around a brick. And a compact size of only about 4 inches tall, so pocket sized really. If only you could say the same about your ego. And comes with quality accessories, including a travel case, ready to go wherever you go. Think of it as your coffee sidekick, minus the annoying dialogue. And durable. This thing can survive more hits than an aging rock star. Durable and tough, it's made for the espresso aficionado who doesn't do fragile. So who's it for? Well, it's not for the faint-hearted or the lazy. If you think your coffee should make you sweat a little, then this is your new best friend. It's really for the espresso nerds, the I know the difference between Arabica and Robusta types. Basically, if you can name 5 different brewing methods without blinking, this one is for you. The next one is my recommendation for the best value. It's the Wacaco Nano Presso. So the Swiss Army knife of portable espresso makers, you could say, minus the toothpick that you never use. This one is like that friend who's always ready to go on an adventure but somehow never packs enough snacks. If you need caffeine on the go and like your espresso with a side of minimal effort, then this is here to make your day smoother than your last bad date. Key features: easy to use and clean. Even your grandma could use it without cursing under her breath. It's basically the espresso machine for dummies. Affordable as well. Will not make your wallet cry. Think of it as cheap thrills for caffeine addicts. 18 bar pressure as well. That's more pressure than a high school prom. And you thought only Italians knew how to get that intensity. Lightweight as well at just 0.74 pounds or 336 grams. You could probably balance it on your nose. Not that I'm suggesting you try, but hey, the option is there. And a built-in espresso cup. Like they knew you'd forget your cup in your caffeine-deprived state. It's almost like they planned for this. And carry bag included. It's basically the espresso maker that comes with its own little survival kit. And it's also compatible with ground coffee or pods with an adapter for when you feel traditional or when you're just too lazy to grind beans. So who's it for? Well, it's for those who enjoy variety but don't want to deal with barista-level intensity. It's for the adventurous types who might be brewing coffee in the mountains one day and in the back of a van the next. If you like your coffee to adapt as fast as your questionable life decisions, then this one is for you. The next one is my recommendation for the best quality, and it's the Flair Classic. So this is for those who treat coffee as a sacred ritual, not a mere caffeine fix. This is the espresso maker for the type of person who insists on growing their own coffee beans and believes the only way to make espresso is to suffer for it. If you're looking for an arm workout and a beverage all in one, this is your new best friend. Key features: barista quality espresso. You'll get cafe level shots if you've got skills. It's basically a trustful, but with coffee. Complete control over the process as well. Think of it as being like a DJ, but instead of mixing beats, you're mixing beans. You're the boss of every step, from pressure to pre-infusion. Easy to clean and maintain though. No one likes scrubbing at coffee grounds, and this machine gets that. It's designed for the neat freaks as well, and the lazy folk alike. Durable travel case as well, because you know, sometimes you just have to bring your coffee setup on a spontaneous road trip. And aesthetic appeal. This machine looks so good you'll feel like an artist every time you pull a shot. Perfect for those who need their espresso to match their edgy decor. So who's it for? Well, it's for the hardcore espresso enthusiast, really, who isn't afraid of a little or a lot of manual labor. It's for the folks who believe their coffee should come with a sense of achievement and maybe even a bit of sweat. If you're the type who thinks instant coffee is a dirty word and you know what pre-infusion even means without Googling it, then this is for you. Just be ready for some practice rounds. Think of them as character building shots. The next one is my recommendation for the best. Under $100, it's the Cafflano Compresso. So this is like the espresso machine you'd get if a Swiss Army knife and a caffeine addict had a baby. This pint-sized powerhouse was designed by a Korean coffee lover who decided he'd rather build his own espresso machine than pay an arm and a leg for daily doses of liquid energy. If you're a sucker for DIY and don't mind waiting a solid 8 minutes for your caffeine, then this could be your new best friend. Key features: lightweight at just 0.4 pounds. This thing weighs less than a hamster. Perfect for those who believe espresso should be as portable as their wallet. Built for life on the road as well. You could probably throw it in your backpack, take it hiking, and still pull a decent shot when you reach the top. Hot or cold espresso capabilities as well. It's like the mood ring of coffee makers. Feeling chilled? Make cold espresso. Feeling bold? Heat it up. Quality comparable to pricey machines as well. You'll get a taste that rivals machines 10 times the cost, in my opinion. Who says you can't be bougie on a budget? And affordable, of course. This one won't break the bank, which is ideal because you probably spent it all on beans and a grinder anyway. So who's it for? Well, a solid choice for coffee nerds who are as obsessed with brewing methods as they are with caffeine. If you have the patience of a monk and the persistence of a caffeinated squirrel, you will find joy in this tiny machine. But be warned, if you're in a rush, this is not the espresso maker for you. This one's best for the patient perfectionist, the trailblazer, or anyone who believes the journey to espresso is just as important as the shot itself. The next one is my recommendation for the best for lattes or cappuccinos, and this is the Staresso Classic. So this one is not only portable, but lets you live out your barista dreams on the go. If you ever wanted to make a cappuccino in the middle of a forest or whip up a latte on a road trip, this might just be the sidekick you never knew you needed. It's like a tiny cafe in your backpack, minus the awkward hipster with a handlebar mustache. Key features: excellent build quality. It's built tougher than your ex's emotional walls. You can toss it around and still be ready for action. Simple to use and clean as well. Even if you've never made coffee outside of pushing a button, you'll be just fine. Cleanup's a breeze too, so no need for a chemistry degree. Good value for money too. You're getting a lot of espresso and latte making power here without emptying your wallet. And isn't that the dream? And grounds or capsules, this machine doesn't discriminate whether you're a grounds loyalist or a pod person. It's got you covered. Milk frothing capability too. Want to froth some milk on the go? It's got you. Just be warned, it's not going to turn into a fluffy cloud, more like a foamy puddle. And includes a drinking glass, because apparently they thought you might just need a glass mid-hike. But hey, take it. So who's it for? Well, it's perfect for those who need their espresso with a side of milk foam and adventure. If you're the kind of person who prefers a latte but also enjoys camping, this is your match. It's for the caffeine addicts who think espresso and frothed milk should be available anywhere, even if anywhere happens to be the middle of nowhere. Just remember, it's a bit noisy and the frothing might not be cafe level, but you'll definitely impress your friends next time you whip up a flat white while hiking up a mountain. Alright, so those are my recommendations there. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.